First, the bad news. SAP Business AI won't generate amusing holiday cards, but it will personalize career paths for your people and let you know which suppliers are best, so you can be ready for the next opportunity. Revolutionary technology, real-world results. That's SAP Business AI.
Welcome to the Instagram Stories Flash Briefing. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. What do we want? News about Instagram. When do we want it? In less than 3 minutes. Here we go. Today's article comes from TheVerge.com. Facebook's, quote, undesirable appearance policy keeps blocking the wrong people. Byline, a vague policy aimed at countering scams keeps snagging body-positive creators. Here's the story you need to know. A woman named Lex Gillies is a rosacea activist and beauty blogger. She uses Instagram to share her work and connect with other people who have skin differences. Here's her quote. I don't know anybody with rosacea in my real life, and it was the internet that gave me all these people who I could speak to and they would understand. Last week, there was an exhibition that opened in London entitled Epidermis. The show features models with different skin conditions like rosacea and acne on full display, and Giles modeled for one of the photos. To draw awareness to the show, Giles decided to promote the photo on Instagram and put some money behind it so that she could have an ad reach her 20,000 followers. The quote, I want people to go to the exhibition and for people to see the work, because it's not very often that you see artists wanting to focus on something like skin conditions, people talking about rosacea. Here's the problem. No matter what she did, Instagram would not approve this promotion. After first submitting the ad, she was greeted with a pop-up notification that said, quote, this ad isn't running because it uses images that excessively focus on a person's body or body art or depict unlikely before and after results. She appealed the decision, and in a follow-up email, she finally received another response. This time, Facebook expanded on the ad policy that led to the inability to promote the post. Here's the quote. Facebook said, we don't allow ads that focus on aspects of a person's body to highlight an undesirable or idealized body state. Facebook went on to list a dozen body depictions that the platform does not allow to be promoted, including images that focus on fat/cellulite or ill-fitting clothing. Facebook says it doesn't allow users to promote close-ups of ears, nostrils, and feet, or excessive or grotesque food consumption like eating live animals. Wow. The list also included close-up images of a person's skin with the aim of highlighting medical conditions like acne, eczema, and dermatitis. That's probably why this post wasn't allowed to be promoted. Now, the point of this is to block predatory ads that target people who are overweight or have skin conditions, pushing unusual and often medically dangerous miracle cures. And that makes sense. The quote from Facebook, ads referring to someone's body or appearance are personal in nature, and we don't want users to feel singled out. That makes sense. But in practice, in situations like this, where people are looking to celebrate those same conditions, becomes basically impossible. Giles blogged about it saying, quote, apparently my skin is put in the same, quote, undesirable bracket as eating live animals. So that's nice to know, end quote. In the end, this did get resolved. The Verge reached out to Instagram, and Giles' followers began to post selfies tagged with, quote, undesirables of Instagram as a hashtag. So then Instagram decided that the rosacea photo did not violate the platform rules. A Facebook spokesperson said, quote, I looked into it and this ad was rejected in error and we are sorry for the mistake. It is now up and running. But here's the bigger issue. This is a very nuanced case, and when you have automated algorithms deciding what qualifies as an acceptable ad and what does not, situations like this can come up and create problems. If you think about who this ad was probably targeted at, it might have been people with that same skin condition who might not necessarily have want to be targeted by that ad. These are really important points to think about, but it also goes to show that the Facebook and Instagram policy for ads should not be 100% decided by an algorithm. That's it for today's Flash Briefing. Thanks for listening.